Hey guys, we're back. This is part 2 of the video. What we're going to talk about is the conversations I've had with Garmin, what's going on with it, and things like that. I've been on the phone with Garmin probably 6 or 7 hours total concerning this. There's several different, you either love the update, you hate the update, and there doesn't seem to be much middle ground. I love the update right off the bat. Then I didn't understand the settings. They changed so drastically. And I did some reading. I had Garmin offer some help from people calling in, and I did a lot of testing. I probably spent, I don't know, the better half of, I don't know how long it's been since the other videos, probably 70 hours of actually testing on the water. I've had some frustrating moments, wanted to throw it in the water a few times, and then it kind of all clicked in. And I'll go over those settings one more time. That was, first of all, I use about 75 gain, and this can all vary depending on your body of water and your unit. 75 body gain. Still using my 78 to 80 color gain, making it pop. I'm not going above 40 or so on my color limit. But the key thing is here, use your color limit as your new noise control. I'm taking, if you don't have to have noise control on, turn it off. Just turn it off. I use it for the reason of, I have the Garmin Force Trolling motor, and it has a GT54 transducer, and those flashes, they'll get a little annoying, and it cuts that off. And it will actually, the noise control will actually filter out with the new update, will filter out the ghost tree. Now, I haven't had a whole lot of the bait disappearing in there, but that's because I've turned that noise control off. And I'll be honest with you, sometimes if I'm saying forward mode, I will turn it off, and I'll turn the transmit of that down imaging or side imaging transducer, I'll turn that off. And go into the 943, get into the clear view settings or the side view settings, turn the transmit to off. And then it'll just mirror that perspective mode, the forward mode or the Livescope transducer from the GPS map 1022. I'm forced to go that route, and I'll speak of that in another video on how I wire it. But after talking to Garmin, they do have an update coming. But what is the update about? First of all, they kept asking a lot of us, well, send me some screenshots. Send us the video. And that is where the problem lies. We would pull it up on our phones, and it would look good. But when you pulled it up on the fish finder, you're like, but I'm seeing voids, and I'm seeing this, and I'm seeing that. That is where the biggest problem was. Sometimes it wasn't transferring through the active captain helm part, and we were having problems talking to them. Well, we've got it for, they've got a short update coming. It seems to me people with the 106s and the 93 UHDs, they don't have as many problems with it as the people with the GPS map units had. The GPS map had a complete interface, they completely did the interface on it, redid the whole interface. It's much, much different. Took a little getting used to, but it's actually pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. But somewhere in there, they've had something that didn't agree with the GPS map units. This is what Garmin has told me. And as I got into it and started talking to them, going back and forth, sending them some stuff, that's when a lot of people, not just me, but other people sent them the same thing, and then they started to figure out, here's a crazy thing too. If you got a GPS map 1022, a lot of times the second unit would be showing perfectly and the first unit would be showing bad. So whatever it is, where it's going, sorry, got a little interrupted there. Whatever it is, it was having trouble transferring originally to the unit. It was something in the program. They know what it is. They are working on it, and they're going to get that fixed. I have a lot of trust in Garmin to get it fixed. I feel like that they've kind of got an idea of what it is, and so they'll get this fixed. They'll get it all tied up. I have a lot of confidence in that. But it took a long time to figure out setting wise, because forever and ever we adjusted the clarity of the water. We used the old noise to cancel that out. Now noise control, to me, I only use it to control the crosstalk between the transducer on the foot of the trolling motor and the Livescope. If I don't have to have it on, I turn it off. And I'm using the color limit to control that clarity of the screen. Now me, I don't mind a little fuzz because you can get that bait clarity in there, but I'm learning more and more that variance. And some of these adjustments, like I said, 75 gain, 78 color gain, 40 on the color limit, and noise control off if possible, those may get adjusted a little bit more and more as the more I learn about the settings. But Garmin talked to me about 6 or 7 hours. They've got an idea of what's going on. They are working on that. We have pretty much, to tell you how much I've kind of got on the side of the update, I went ahead and updated my 943 XSV, and I pretty much have thrown away the fact of being able to control, to compare the two, because I've actually started to see the benefits of the update. So yes, a big old helping of crow. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat a big old helping of crow and say that yes, it is clear. There are some voids, but those voids are able to be cleared up once you figure out that the noise control is what's creating those voids. You just forever and ever you leave that noise control on. So I suggest you start with everything off. Go to those base settings that I give you, and then go from there and try to work it out. I think after talking to Garmin, they've worked it real hard. They've got an idea. They're making a review, an update to it. And this is my update to my original 3 videos. I gotta say, I'm starting to catch some fish on it, starting to understand it. And yes, it's got better clarity. So I think that this update as a whole is pretty good. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And I'll get back with you with another video just as soon as I can.